and some of you will definitely be there to see it. Even Miller, it seems, doesn't think we'll all make the cut. He doesn't look particularly concerned by this either. Why should he be? After all, he's leaving. He has his money and doesn't have to think about all the work he's left behind for us. He was hardly a good CEO when he was here. The lack of interest he's displaying in our plight is annoying but unsurprising. The meeting doesn't go on for much longer as Miller waxes poetic about what Finest Pantry will do for us, intoning dryly about how much he's going to miss us all. In his original speech, he was going to mention specific people who had done well, but I subtly suggested that he cut that out. It wouldn't look good for him to talk about employees that he's never bothered to meet. The impression he's leaving us with isn't great as such. No need to make it worse. As soon as Miller dismisses us, I duck through the crowd and am one of the first to leave. My expression is calm, but my hand clutches my bag in a white-knuckled fist, the only thing that gives away how upset I am right now. It doesn't surprise me that Miller sold us out to a larger company. Amity Greens has always been, or at least was supposed to be, about small supermarkets with well-priced items and a friendly atmosphere, something that's different from big, shiny corporate supermarkets. Now we're part of that scene, and there's nothing we can do about it. Will the new CEO even listen to us? Or will he just fire everyone and replace us so he can do whatever he wants with the new company? Does he see Amity Greens as another company he can run differently? Or does he see it as a new extension of Finest Pantry? There are so many questions. My head is spinning from all the new information. I need coffee. I direct my feet up the street, heading toward a small coffee shop that's tucked into the corner between a bookshop and a fashion outlet. Palmer's Bakery has always been one of my favorite places to go, even before I started working at Amity Greens. I even worked there for a time, while I was studying in college. I stop by every morning for coffee, and occasionally even buy one of their delicious pastries. The staff is friendly, and I know everyone who works there. When Jason Green, the shop's owner, is working there, he'll sometimes even sit down for a coffee with me. As I enter the shop, the first thing I notice is that Jason isn't around. That's a little disappointing because I could really use an ear to listen to my woes right now. There aren't that many people here. A couple sits in the corner while a man stands at the counter, surveying the pastries. As I approach, he looks up. I blink and almost miss a step. He is good looking. He has pitch-black hair that's tied into a ponytail at the nape of his neck and the brightest blue eyes I've ever seen, framed by long lashes. As he glances at me, he brushes his fringe aside. He's dressed in smart casual clothes, jeans with a button-down shirt. The look suits him. "Sorry," he says, standing aside. His voice is deep and sends a thrill down my spine. "I'm still looking. You can go first." "Good-looking and a gentleman?" "Thanks," I say, stepping forward and moving toward the counter, smiling at the girl standing there. She's one of the 2 new employees, so I don't know her that well yet. "Can I help you?" she asks pleasantly. "Just a cappuccino," I tell her. "Large with 2 sugars, please." "I'll get that for you now," the girl says, pressing a few buttons on her machine. I hand over a few bills and accept the change before stepping aside again. I glance at the guy looking over the pastries. He's still frowning at the window, trying to figure out what he wants. The intense concentration on his face over the baked goods is both amusing and endearing, driving me to lean forward. "If you're having trouble, I recommend the jam croissant," I advise. Startled, he blinks and looks up, obviously not having expected me to say anything more. Then he grins. The expression transforms his face, making him even hotter. I swear I melt a little. This man is incredibly attractive in every way. "Thanks," he says. "I'll trust a personal review." The girl returns with a steaming mug of coffee. I accept it, smiling at the man once more before carrying it away carefully. I head toward my usual booth by the window, settling myself on the comfortable chair. The fragrance of the lilies on the table is soothing, and I draw in a deep breath. I finally